This is Michael Orrell of MobileBurn.com, and today I have with me the Samsung M850 Instinct HD for Sprint. This third member of the Instinct family of touchscreen-equipped phones, as the name suggests, records video in HD quality. That's a full 720p. Let's take a look at the physical aspects of the device. You can see it has a very large 3.2-inch touchscreen display, but what's different here is this is actually a capacitive touchscreen. Half VGA resolution, just like you see on devices running Android or the Apple iPhone. As such, the touch-sensitive buttons across the bottom are also capacitive in nature. On the left-hand edge, we have the volume control and the live search voice command button. The back has a 5-megapixel autofocus camera with LED flash. And on the right-hand edge, we have a micro USB connector and a mini HDMI connector. Cable is not included though. Sprint will be selling one for $29.99, although you can probably find one cheaper online elsewhere. And of course we have the camera shutter button. It's a dual stage button, so you can press it halfway to focus and press it all the way to take the photo. On the top of the device there is a 3.5mm headphone port and the power/unlock switch. Nothing too much to see on the bottom of the device, and if we take the back off, you'll be able to see the battery and the included 4GB micro SD memory card. We activate the device by pressing the power button up here at the corner and then sliding this unlock control. Very typical Instinct looking user interface. Series of screens divided somewhat logically between main menu, fun, my stuff, web bookmarks, and favorite screen, which is completely user configurable. Doesn't really have a standby screen like most phones do, and some people are going to be bothered by that, but it's not that big of a deal. If I tap on the phone control here, it brings up a separate series of phone-related menus, including speed dial, contacts, recent calls, the dialer, and voicemail, which I'll show you last because it keeps popping up this reminder here. Since it's a visual voicemail system, we can tap on a message and play it here. When we're done with it, we can delete it. If I tap on the home button back here, it'll take me back to the favorites screen. Pop over to the main menu. You can see that the icons are live where appropriate. Email messaging, for example, tell me that I have unread messages. Go into settings, just so you can see how the scrolling works. The capacitive touchscreen means very little pressure is required. There is a kinetic scrolling feature, and it looks very much like the other Instincts. You do have to be careful though. If you're too light on it, sometimes it can tap and select something, but in general I find it to work quite well. The Fun menu is related to multimedia in general, links to a couple different websites and your music and things like that. My Stuff, it comes from applications that get installed, other things of that nature, and can expand, so you can see it's a scrolling list, so as you add things to the device, the list will get longer here on the screen. And these are all web-related tasks, but they don't show your actual bookmarks. We're back in the settings screen, so you can see some of the configuration options. There are multiple themes for the device. I'll pick a green theme here. You can of course change screen brightnesses. Wi-Fi controls. Series of different ringtones and indicators for different types of alarms, such as new messages, voicemail. No real profile support, but you can set volume levels and control vibration and things like that. There is also haptic feedback on the touchscreen display, as this setting right here would indicate. I'm in the Notes application, so I can show you how text input works. We're going to create a new note, and you'll see that in portrait mode it's an ABC ordered alphabetic keypad. Very difficult to use. There is no option for a T9 12 key QWERTY or a 20 key even QWERTY hybrid layout. This is very difficult to use. Luckily, when you go into landscape mode, things get much easier. Now I'm going to mistype good, so you can see how the autocorrect feature works. You can see it highlighted the word GOOS. If I tap on it, comes up with suggestions. I'll type good. Another thing I want to show you is, of course, you can go into a numeric mode, and if you do this, you can actually get into a series of arrow keys. Although I find it not too bad to type or to tap with my finger to position the cursor. Hit done here. You'll notice I had to flip back because every time you go out of the QWERTY mode, the device primarily runs in portrait mode, so you have to flip back orientations all the time, which gets to be a little annoying. And one other thing while I'm here, I'm going to show you how to delete an entry. I'm going to tap on the delete button and I'm going to delete that. So that's our look at the physical design and user interface of the Instinct HD. Check back soon for more videos showing how the applications and the HD camcorder works. For now, I'm Michael Orrell for MobileBurn.com.